Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to this channel. It's your boy Sammy. In today's video, I'm going to be walking you down to a secret that pro traders don't want you to know about. And the big question that has been on everybody's mind is, how do we succeed consistently? I know we have some folks out there that are like, you trade today and you make a profit. What happens tomorrow? Okay, what happens tomorrow? Are you able to make the same profit that you made yesterday, or you lose the money? Now, when I started as a beginner, there's something that actually happened to me in the market. Now, I find out that whenever I'm in the market, I might get a profit today and win for 2 days, and the third day I'm risking more and I'm losing out. What am I losing? I'm losing the entire money, including my capital. It's like I was thinking, oh, this market is not something that is meant for me. Yeah, I was beginning to think it's not, Forex is not for me. Forex is not for me. I don't think I can be able to make it. I don't think I can be able to succeed in the Forex market. No, there was something I wasn't doing. Now there's something that is called remaining consistent in profitability, which I'm going to be showing with you guys in this video. Uh, there's something called consistency in profitability. Now, one of the goals to remain successful. One of the things to remain successful rather is to actually be setting goals. You know what they say about goals? Now, let's say for an example, you're in a football field and you came to watch a match, and there is no goal post in the field. How would it look like? It will look like everybody there is a joker. Yeah, that is the way Forex is. If you don't actually have a set goal of what you want to achieve from the market, I'm not talking about set goals like daily goals. I'm talking about that thing you're working towards. Why do you want to trade Forex? Why are you in the Forex market? Why are you there trading? Oh, come on, there are a lot of other businesses out there that you can actually do, but why did you choose to trade Forex? That means there's something you actually saw in the market. So set the goals. Keep it clear, because why? Once you have that goals, you have something you're running towards. Even the Bible says, have a vision, write it plain. Okay? So you start running towards that vision that you have. That's the first one. Now the second one is you want to have a fixed source of income. Yeah. Forex is not a get rich quick kind of scheme whereby you just come involved and just like, I want to make money overnight and you start losing more. If you're focused on the money and you're a beginner, I bet you, I'm quoting like my boss now. He always says, if you're new into day trading and you always want to make money and you're always after the money, you will find out that you're always rushing in. You're always getting in areas where you're not supposed to. You don't have a strategy. Even when you have a strategy, you're not patient enough to wait for it to come true. You're just there getting involved in the market and you find out that you're losing millions, even millions overnight. Because why? You keep funding. You're not actually withdrawing from the market, but you keep funding. That's because you don't have a fixed source of income. Now, let me tell you what this is. If you have a side source of income whereby you are investing in, or you have something else where you're doing, there is something that will happen to you. You'll find out that your attention is not being dragged just to one source of getting money. You'll find out that your attention is not being dragged just to the Forex market, because why? You have another fixed source of income whereby you can actually make money from it. Now, this another advantage of having this fixed source of income is that you can actually fund your account over time. Believe me, demo account is cool, but if you want to really get into the Forex business and you're still doing demo trading, it's time to fund. Try funding the money you're willing to lose at the first time and see how it goes. Now, in case I didn't mention, this video is strictly for beginners. Advanced traders that want to add more value to themselves, they can actually work. But this video I'm talking about for beginners. Now, the third one is discipline yourself. There is no actually a rich person that has actually made it without discipline. I don't think so. Now, I read a book about Warren Buffett. Some of us know him, and Mark Zuckerberg. I got to find out that those guys, they don't actually eat outside. And I saw the books. I was like, "What's this?" I got to read further, and I got to find out that what they did was they said, "Whenever I eat outside, money is leaving my hand, and part of my discipline is that I have a budget for the month, and that budget for the month is I'm going to be doing this, and I'm going to be doing that." While as a student, there was something I used to do. I traded the Forex market, and when I trade and I make profits at the end of the week, I'm actually withdrawing to go and buy things, buy other things, and keep myself in check, fund my broker, no, not my broker now, keep money for relaxity and all of that. Now there was something that was missing. I'll tell you, that's discipline. I lack discipline in the area of what developing what I said. I said I was going to be making $5,000 in a month, in a year, but actually I got to find out that I wasn't able to hit that target because why discipline was not put in place. Now, a discipline in this whole context I'm talking about is actually not just disciplining yourself, but discipline yourself to follow what you say you will do. Now, there is something about the brain. Whenever you tell the brain something that this is what I'm going to be doing, your subconscious mind becomes what aware of it. So once you're able to break that rules and you're not doing what you said you're going to be doing, you end up losing money at the end of the day. You end up losing money. Now, I'll say this clearly. Once you're setting a goal, discipline is the next thing you want to follow. Now, ask yourself a simple question. If I lose 3 times in a day, what am I going to be doing? That's discipline right there. If you say you're going to be closing for the day, you should be disciplined enough to close. Not somebody calling you, a friend telling you that, whoa, guy, what's up? I just saw a setup now. Can you get involved in this chat and see, let's make money from it? Yeah. What did you say at the end? What did you say before you started trading? What was the goal what was the trading plan that you said that was the discipline? You said you're not going to be trading more after 3 times of losses. So what are you doing? You're actually trading based on what somebody else has said. You're going against your rule. And I bet you're going to be losing out in that market. Even if not that day, the next day you might be wiping out your entire trade. Because why? You've gone against your trading strategy. Now, let me tell you a secret. Let me tell you a secret. Now, this secret is the market is not about you. It's not about you're not trading the market. Let me put it that way. You're not trading the market. You're trading your belief. How do I mean? Now, if you believe that this asset is actually going to rise or fall, you're going to be getting involved. Because why? Your analysis has fallen into place for you. If the market betrays you or does something contrary to what you think, it's fine. Because why? You are trading your belief. Okay? You're trading your belief. And one of the things we said about risk management is one thing that keeps you in check. Now, one of my strategy I said was I'm not going to be risking 2%, more than 2% of my entire capital. I'm going to be raising 2% of my entire capital. So that way, if I lose up to 5 times or 50 times before I'll be able to blow my account. If I lose, and there's no way I can lose up to 50 times. Come on, in a day, it's not possible. It's not possible because why? I keep trading my strategy, and one of my strategy is I don't over trade. If I make out 2 3 setups and I find out mostly two, I hardly trade 3 setups. If I lose about 2 setups and it fails, I've closed for that day. Come on, I've closed for that day. Okay, now I'm going to be showing you why I choose to trade forex. Yeah, that's the question I think every beginner need to ask himself. Why did you choose to trade forex? One of the things that propelled me into trading the forex market was because why? It gives me the freedom that I need. Now, what I mean by that is, let's take for an example this asset here. Let's go down to the 4 hours. Let's go up to the 4 hours. I know you guys have heard some person say it about top-down analysis. Euro USD is actually bearish. Now I can see this asset just broke this trend line, but I wasn't at the chart, so I didn't know this was happening. So this is cool. So we are back to being bearish. Oh, Euro USD hasn't actually been bearish all this while. It's actually been bearish, but it has actually been on this ascending channel. So it has been bearish all along. So there's something I want to say. I love trading the forex market because it gives me the comfort that I need. Now, what I mean by that is I am actually able to do some other things. I wanted a system whereby I can be able to go into some other stuff. Okay, go into some other stuff. Yeah, I'm not being tied up just by one source of income. I have other streams of income. Okay, so I wanted to do something. Now, in case you're new into this forex trading, I would recommend you read a book I wrote some time ago. It's titled How to Invest. in a business. Yeah, it's a simple strategy. It's a simple strategy I laid out for beginners, and it can actually be helpful to you if you are actually a beginner. It will help you plan your finance. Now, I know some of us are like, I want to grow an account, I want to grow an account, but hey, there should be something else you're doing. Else, if you're not able to hit your target, you get frustrated. So many folks are coming to the Forex market and have quitted because of why they were not able to plan out their trading strategy and some other things they were supposed to put in place. So you should be able to what, to be focused to get that strategy working out for you. Now, the next thing I do, I love trading the Forex market for it. It gives me the desired result that I want, in the sense that I'm not hired by someone and I can't be fired. Like I said earlier in this video, you are in charge of your belief. Yeah, you're in charge of your belief. The market is not telling you what to do. You're the one to what, either choose to enter the market or not to trade. Like I said earlier, I've not been in this chart for some time. For some time now, I choose to stay away from the market because why? This market has been on a ranging trend, so I can actually see that the market is actually bearish now. So I can start looking for an opportunity to trade. This thing took like almost months. Okay, okay. This is what I'm going to be doing. Like for guys that are not into trading strategy, this is what I always do. I always wait for the market to come back to the trend, which is an area of value, for me to go down to the 30 minutes to look for opportunity to sell. This has always been my strategy. So whenever I don't see this play out, I'm out. Like I said, this market has been on this range for over months. Okay, so I choose to stay away from it. Now I can see that the market has gone back to our original trend, which is the bearish market trend on this pair. So I'm going to waiting for the market to come to this trend line before looking for an opportunity to sell to the downside. Now, another reason I love trading the forex market is I have time to invest in other platforms. Yeah, I have time to invest in other platforms, whereby there's some times whereby you don't have a setup, like I just earlier mentioned. What would you be doing? Yeah, you go to 3 4 markets, maybe your favorite pairs, and you're not seeing a setup. What would you be doing? What would you be doing? That's the question. That's where, if you have something else you're doing, you will not rush yourself into the market, you keep waiting. But whereby forex is only the source of your income, or the only source of your income, you might be prepared to what, force yourself into trading, and you're not seeing the clear setup, you're just trading. That's where you end up losing money. I just saw something now. Let me point this out. I just saw something now, and this eventually would happen. This would happen. All right. Okay. Can you see what I see? I'm seeing market pulling back to this um support zone that actually broke, and it's going to be turned into resistance. So we're waiting for the market to come to this zone. Yeah. So I'm not losing out. So I'm not in a hurry. I'm going to be waiting for it strictly, and I'm going to be checking it out. I'm actually not in a hurry. So that is one of the things I was saying. Get a strategy. Follow your strategy to the T and discipline yourself to only trade that strategy. I hear some folks saying that so many strategies in the market that you want to trade, at the end of the day, you find out that you're not trading on. You have 3, 4, 5 strategies. Come on, guys. You are actually beating more than you can chew, because why? You begin to find yourself. Now, if Forest Trader once said something, he said, find yourself in the market. What it simply means is, go into the market and look for that thing that works for you. As a beginner, I was into day trading. This is what I used to do. I get involved in the chart. I keep trading. And what I'm trading, I don't even know. Today I'm in this strategy. Next day I'm in the other strategy. I didn't really know what strategy was. And if you're in case you're like me, I'm going to be saying this. Strategy is the plan of action, that thing that you plan to see before getting involved in the market. If you don't have anyone, I would recommend you watch the video that I laid out before now, the trend trading strategy. I'm going to be leaving this link in the comments in the section below, so you can actually click on it and gain access to the video. Okay, so my joy is to see as many traders as possible get to know the truth. Forex is not complex. Get that notion out from your head. Don't forget, the mind controls everything in the forex market. The mind controls everything in the forex market. So trading is a game of the mind. If you have the wrong psychology towards the market, like you're after the money, you're going to be losing out money. That's wrong. That's one thing you have to bet yourself with. And the next thing is, if you believe forex is not meant for you, surely it's not going to be meant for you, because you will get frustrated and get out. So many persons have been kicked out of the market because why? They came with the wrong motive. But if you want to stay tuned into getting the right concept that works for you, you can actually keep subscribing to this my channel. Leave a comment in the section below and I will take you to a community whereby we can help you grow out in the forex market over time. Now, before I run up this video, I'm going to be showing you something I read from a pastor friend of mine. He said this is a secret. It's a secret. Stay tuned. I'm going to be reading it out. Repetition is from Coyote. Repetition is the secret of mastery. Repetition is the secret of mastery. Now, this simply means once you keep repeating something over time, you become a master of it. Now, why I insist on trading one strategy is because once you keep trading that one strategy over time, you'll find out that you become a master of it. There is no point going to trade too much strategy. Stay tuned in that strategy that works for you. The fact that your friend is making more money than you in the forex market using the strategy is wrong. For you to start thinking that you have to start doing what he's doing. I was a beginner and I was doing that. What I was doing is, if I see some folks come in my WhatsApp and drop some setup, I just get involved and like, oh, this thing is falling. I just find that I'm losing out. I'm losing out. Because why? I'm not just losing out in my money, I'm actually losing out in my psychology. I'm actually losing out in my place. I don't actually know my place in the market. That was very wrong for me and it really affected me. So what I did was I deleted them out from my WhatsApp. Yeah, that was when I took it. So I decided to delete all those folks that were dropping setup, because why? I wanted to focus on me and get my strategy out. So for those traders that are like looking for signals, it's nothing wrong, but don't forget you're trading someone else's strategy using signals. Once you trade signals, you're using someone else's strategy. It's no longer your strategy, because why? You're not the one that did the analysis. Okay? All you need to do is repeat the basics till it becomes a routine. Now, repeat the basics till it becomes a routine. Don't forget that thing that works for you. Trade it yesterday, try it today, try it on over time until over the years your brain become conscious. Even your subconscious mind becomes aware of it, because why? That is one thing that is working for you. And don't forget, it is routine that births greatness. If you want to be a great forex trader, all you have to do is focus on that thing that is making you successful in the market and keep repeating it over time.